Hello, my name is Karl Hinrichs with HK Laundry Equipment, and we are the laundry experts. We're outside the Riverside Laundromat in Ossining, New York, to discuss the main differences between an all card-operated laundromat and a hybrid card-operated laundromat. The hybrid store will accept quarters and credit cards. In an all laundry card store, every washer, every dryer is operated by a laundry card. The customer places value on the laundry card, either with currency, bills, or with credit card or debit cards. And this value on the card is used to operate the machines. The laundry card is a private issue debit card that's only good for that specific laundromat or chain of laundromats. In a laundry card store, there are no quarters used in the store. So no quarters to be counted, no quarters to be collected, no quarters to be bought, no quarters to be deposited. A card-operated laundromat uses no quarters. The advantages of a hybrid card system are basically the universal acceptance. We've got people where typically they've always used quarters to turn on the machines. Now we can have credit card accept too. So there's universal acceptance. We've got some customers where they want to or only have credit cards available. So we can take advantage of those customers over a traditional laundromat. We also, because 10 to 20% of the volume of the store is going to be done with credit cards, we've got more room in the money boxes now. So more room just means more room for more quarters. We also have 100% auditability. If every machine has a hybrid card system on there, then you'll be able to track all the quarters and also the credit card accepts which go through the whole store. And that gives you and your partner 100% confidence that there's no hanky-panky in there. The other advantage is you can just have this on a couple of machines or you can have it on all the machines. So it's kind of a modular approach to accepting credit cards in your store. The disadvantages of a hybrid card system are that you still have the labor in dealing with the quarters. Okay? You have to deal with quarters. 80%, 90% of the whole business is still quarters. So you still need to have bill changers. You still need to maintain them. You still need to count the money. You still need to deposit. Quarters are heavy. You know, they're not for the faint of heart. You know, I've got snow on the roof here, and us baby boomers are aging, so all of a sudden to lug 25 pounds of quarters around at a $500 bag, you know, you get a busy store and all of a sudden it's a real physical workout. And you don't necessarily have that with a traditional all-card store. In addition to that, there's never a perfect balance of quarters in and quarters out. If you're on a busy bus route, you may find that quarters are leaving your store. They're just going out the door and you need to go to the bank and actually replace those quarters so you have that steady state in the bill changers. In addition to that, there are transaction costs that you really can't pass on. If we're charging an extra 3% through the credit card transactions or 4%, because you're stuck with quarter increment pricing, you can't pass that fee on that you could if you were penny increment pricing. Also, hybrid systems do have maintenance charges and ongoing processing charges. And that's primarily for the cloud reporting and the ability to be able to access the audit information. The advantages of a card-operated store are many. Probably the biggest and the most important is penny increment pricing. Instead of charging $5.75 for a wash in a coin-operated store, we can charge $5.99. We aren't stuck to the quarter increment pricing. We can go with penny increment pricing, and that's huge. It also means that we can change our prices much more frequently depending on the cost of our utility and our rent costs. We also have 100% auditability with a card system. This allows us to have partners without any real reservations that we may have a silent partner among us. We also have customer loyalty. Once a customer has value on the cards, they're going to keep on coming back and keep on using the same laundromat time and time again. There are labor savings where we don't have to deal with quarters anymore. There are no money boxes in the store, so we don't have to collect each machine 2 or 3 times a week. We don't have a bill changer that we have to worry about, and we don't have to worry about either depositing quarters or buying quarters from the bank. We also have a float. A float is nothing more than where people put in more value on the card, but they don't use that amount of money when they wash. So there's a residual amount of money still available on the card. We also have promotions. There are many, many different promotions that we can do with a card-operated store. Much more than we can even envision with a coin-operated store. There's big bill bonus, where somebody puts in a $50 or $100 bill, they get a bonus on that, because we know that they aren't going to use that amount of money in one sitting in the store. We've got customer loyalty, where there is actually a wash to win, where you can actually gain points for every wash that you do in the store and eventually get a free wash. Very similar to a bingo card in a regular store. We can do time of day promotions, not only once but in 3 different levels. We actually have different pricing for different cycles, depending on the make and the manufacturer of the machines. So there are a tremendous amount of promotions that are available on a card-operated store that just aren't available in a coin-operated store. We also have the ability to use credit cards, where people can swipe credit cards and then put that value directly on in the card, the laundry card. The ability there is that we can actually put a certain amount in. Most stores have a $5 minimum, but once they hit that, a customer could swipe $5.79 and put it onto their laundry card. So there's big advantages there. The other advantage is we can actually track our customers. We actually can go and drill down, and as long as customers have registered, we can give them a call if we haven't seen a card activity in a month or so, and give them a call and find out why they have not been visiting our store. Maybe it's something we did, maybe it's something an attendant did, maybe it's a wrong that we didn't even realize, but it gives us the ability to track and drill down on our customers. From my perspective, we see that the negatives for a card system are that they can be expensive. We've got the cards themselves that are expensive. We may need networking depending on the system. We've got customer resistance to just having to do laundry with a card system rather than a coin or a cash system. And probably the biggest negative is deposits, card deposits, where customers have to choose for a deposit on a card. These are really, as we see, the perceived negatives of a card system. I hope you found this video on all laundry card operated stores and a hybrid operated store valuable. Both systems have their place, and I don't believe that one system will replace the other. HK Laundry Equipment has spent considerable time and energy to produce this video, and we feel it's our responsibility to share laundry knowledge with the public. We appreciate your thoughts and comments about this and future videos. Please respond to the YouTube channel or email me at Karl with a K at hklaundry.com. Thank you.